You're gonna have to do more when you say you're gonna have to do less when you prove it. You really wanna ride. I just want you to. You're gonna have to do less when you say you're gonna have to do more when you prove it. You really wanna ride. I just want you to. Now, you now. What it is, Josh Girl Black Pop? Okay, so baby, okay, and you're now tuned in Soul Talk TV. This case was a very disappointing case to watch because we got to witness the sickness of the hood mentality. And I can't really say it's the black mentality because there's people who are doing their work to separate themselves from that. And it just is what it is, because it's like you could still get the money, get the power, get the fame, have the beauty, and still sabotage yourself and blame the system when it was all in your hands. It was all in your doing. So Tory Lanez has been confirmed guilty for all 3 counts. Let's go over his charges. Count 1, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, guilty. Count 2, having a concealed firearm in a vehicle not registered, guilty. And count 3, discharge of a firearm with gross negligence, guilty. We all knew that deep down inside that this would be the verdict, but as trial went on and information and facts came out, I definitely had a swayed opinion because everybody lied. But the facts are still the facts, and the facts are Tory Lanez indeed did shoot Megan Thee Stallion. And let this be a lesson to Tory Lanez and anybody else that thinks they can keep getting away with underhanded stuff, putting their hands on people. This ain't even we're trying to hold the black man down thing, because everybody was black in the situation. Tory was black, Megan was black, Kelsey was black, and the judge was black. It was just easier to point fingers at Tory because he has such a terrible track record in just being a violent person and abusing women. And it's just the fact that there comes a time when you can't keep getting away with certain things, because one day your money won't be able to save you, your power, your fame will not be able to save you, and you still gonna have to pay. You know, this is not a Rock Nation thing. This is Tory shot Megan Thee Stallion. And if he would have got away with it, hence on got away with it, he would have went out and did it again. And everybody want this to be a OJ situation so bad just so he can beat the system and get away with not being held accountable. Hence to why these niggas are the way they are now. Just so he could take any chance he got to allude to the scenario that if he did do it, you know, subliminally rubbing in our face that he got away with it. Because even the eyewitness who saw it happen over his balcony, Mr. Sean Kelly, said that he saw Tory Lanez waving and popping a pistol, yelling a torrent of obscenities. Because he got the chance to take a stand and defend himself. I mean, why you didn't defend yourself? You ain't do nothing. Even academics was like, he better not take the stand because it's the best thing for him to do because he might trip himself up. Trip himself up doing what? He ain't do nothing. Because where was Quan? He could have defended your name. He was running and hiding under a rock in Dubai, turning Muslim, because you threatened him that if he would have took the stand, you would have popped his too. And you know. Because really, no one really wins in this case. Yes, justice was served and Tory Lanez is now in prison and will be back on January 27th to be sentenced. But once the hype of the conviction dies down, now we all looking at Megan Thee Stallion. Just because you got injured doesn't make you a victim in any other way, Megan Thee Stallion. It doesn't make you innocent. And even when I found out that she did sleep with Tory behind Kelsey's back on purpose, you know, my emotions towards supporting her didn't change, because they're like, okay, people make mistakes. Because this case hit black women in a different way, you know. Because it was the hype of the protect black women, the pandering, the crying online, only for us to find out that all of this happened and started because you wanted to sleep with your best friend's man behind her back and got jealous because you called him over to Kylie Jenner's house to son Kelsey, only for this motherfucker to turn around and show his ass and flirt with Kylie right in front of you. How you gonna get jealous? That's not even your man. And you gotta admit, that Ferguson lie she told us, beautiful. That shit was so hot. It was so good. I wanted it to be true. I'm like, God damn, yes, social justice queen. Left Tory at Kylie's house, went back to Kylie's house to go get Tory, only for Kylie Jenner to kick your ass out because you a tyrant and a drunk. Fell out with your best friend because you were f***ing her man, only for you to try to make it seem like she was the problem. And this is not the first time you slept with your best friend's man. This is not the second time you slept with your best friend's man. This is the third time you slept with your best friend's man. Don't talk about, why does her sex life matters? Her sex life matters because if she wasn't f***ing her best friend's man, she wouldn't have had a reason to get jealous of watching him flirt with another girl. And I feel like her sex life don't matter. If this was you, if Megan was f***ing your man, oh, yeah, y'all would have fell out. Y'all would have got back cool. Only because your ass would have been plotting on that goddamn revenge. Ain't nobody that damn evolved. Ain't nobody that positive. You see, me, I'm just more comfortable with my evilness, with my dark side, you know. You can meet the devil. Welcome to death row. And even if Kelsey popped her on accident or on purpose. Because, you know, the witness did say he saw a woman firing off a gun. You know, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, the reality of it is, you can't control how people react to you. Stop thinking that you can. You know, the reality is, if Megan would have died that night, Tory and Kelsey would have been public enemy number one. But in the back of my mind, we would have found out what happened. In the back of my mind, like, well, all because you want to with people. Like, stop playing. Like, this is people's real life. You gotta think that far into reality. And really, there is no on this earth that's worth fighting for as a woman. If you can post up a post and a motherfucker will be in your DM, will be in your bed tonight. You know, nothing that's replaceable is really worth fighting or killing for. And I'm saying that now, but who knows? But in all actuality, you have to know your boiling points. And Kelsey, you need to get some more self-esteem than that. Letting people dog you and let you be a lap dog, all in the name of social climbing. Sometimes, a lot of the times, that don't even be worth it. Because you with people you don't want to be around. And, you know, and really do this all the time. Don't try to look at me like I'm evil, because I don't give a about nobody looking at me. Because it is what it is. People have a dark side. And if you don't get in touch with that side, it's going to come out at the wrong time. Because you've been pushing shit to the side for too long. You've been, oh no, because you don't want to be the problem. Pushing it until one day you can't hold that shit no more. And then you kill somebody. Yeah. And the only person I really feel bad for is Kelsey at this point. Megan Thee Stallion, in the words of Armand Wiggins, you're a dirty dog. You're still a liar. And you're not a good look to be aligned with right now. However, I'm glad you got your justice. And I don't feel that you really wanted this to go as far as it's gone. And I don't feel like you wanted to see Tory face what he's about to face. But when we think about everything that started this, it's hard to accept and it's hard to respect. And I didn't really like seeing Tory carry his son out every day. Like, that really got under my skin. I'm like, let that kid be a kid. And just seeing the little sisters and the family crying like that, it's sad, because now the family is going to have to do their best job at brainwashing them and thinking that the world and the system is out to get them, instead of just telling them the truth that their older brother and that the father f***ed up, you know? The cycle continues. And I'm just glad that this whole case is over, you know? However, there is a petition going around for freeing Tory Lanez, so we'll see how that goes. But I feel like he needs to sit and really, like, he needs to sit in it. And to anybody else that feel like they can go smacking the shit A lot of people whooping people's ass and not feel like there's any repercussions for it. The baby, your ass is next. Count your days. You know, anywho, make sure you follow me on Instagram at It's Black Pop. So the Toxic TV, my back page. We can get next video.